So, I uploaded the Dygo Night spoilers a couple of weeks ago, and let's just say I messed up. I had some editing errors, but more importantly, I missed out on some spoilers. Watching and clipping Dygo's stream would do that to you, but thankfully, I didn't need to watch Dygo's stream, and I already had these spoilers written, so I don't need to work much. I did promise to give out all the spoilers, so it was only right I don't leave anything out. So without any further ado, here are all the Dygo spoilers I missed.
So Curse Mark 3, Sasuke will unlock that at the end of the 5 Kage Summit, when he goes up against Sage Mode Naruto! So it's gonna be this battle of Sage Modes, right? Well, technically the Curse Mark is not Sage Mode, but it's something similar to it. And Naruto will go up against Sasuke. I'm not sure how Curse Mark 3 will look like. Obviously, it needs to have wings, but I think they're not going to be hands anymore, so probably something a little bit more demonic. Already Hinata having a mid-off. Something a bit more demonic. Also, I'm not sure about the color of Sasuke's skin once he uses Curse Mark 3. I'm not sure about the design yet, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Now, eventually, they will clash. Chidori Rasengan, Sasuke using the 3rd stage of the Curse Mark, Naruto using Sage Mode. And essentially, that's going to be the final clash of the fight. After that, Sasuke is going to be way too, wounded. The Curse Mark is going to be trying to take him over. And he's almost going to be completely destroyed by the Curse Mark. Naruto, after the clash, is just going to lose his Sage Mode, and then he is going to sit calmly and reactivate it as Sasuke is being consumed and destroyed by the Curse Mark. So it's going to be this very big contrast between the two, right? One uses Sage Mode in this tranquiline manner, and Sasuke is being consumed by hatred. Eventually Sasuke will manage to fight off the Curse Mark and return to his regular form, but at this point, he's literally gonna be blind, because he spammed his Mangekyo way too much. However, he still has one card up on his sleeve. He used the Amaterasu a lot. There are a lot of flames around the battlefield. So he has Kirin. He's set up Kirin, and he's gonna use Kirin and hit Naruto with Kirin and win the fight that way. Why not Dragon Wings? Because dragons are... Well, first of all, it's not European coded, so it doesn't make sense. Second of all, dragons in the Naruto series, so maybe Falcon, that wouldn't look very good though. But he's gonna be unconscious after Kirin because he's on Sage Mode, so he has a lot of durability. But the Kirin is going to take him out of the fight. The Konoha 12 are going to arrive first, and they're going to be like, oh, look, Sasuke is barely conscious, we can take him back to the village now. But because Zetsu warns Toby about Sasuke's situation, he comes to Sasuke's aid, and then he sees, oh, Naruto's unconscious. Let me try and capture him. Crow wings would work. No, that's Itachi thing.
Meanwhile, the rest of the Konoha 11 except for Hinata and Team Kakashi are fighting Toby. Shikamaru realizes that his shadow possession can bypass Tobi's Kamui. They would still probably lose the fight regardless. And that's the final fight of Kage Summit. Suigetsu and Jugo escape the raid on the Kage Summit like they did in canon, but Suigetsu opts to go after Karen since he doesn't trust Sasuke. When he finds her, Karen is already captured by the leaf. Suigetsu and Jugo then tail them, but they get spotted and they get apprehended too. Then Suigetsu carries Karen around, and after some time they join the alliance. After the event, Sasuke gets Itachi's eyes to awaken his EMS, and it is Orochimaru who forces Tobi to team up with him. Akamaru dies, and then Kiba dies. Shisui and Deidara face Sakura, Onoki, Kurotsuchi, and Hinata.
The thing, right? I think he's gonna come back with a Sharingan on his arm, but he's not gonna come back with Shisui's Mangekyo because he would seal that before his death, so that it wouldn't be able to activate ever again. So he's not gonna come back with Shisui's eye, because Koto Matsukami would just complicate things narratively, and Shisui's already gonna have Koto Matsukami as an Edo.
Fugaku Uchiha appears and fights Sakura, Karen, Suigetsu, and Hinata. He burns them all with his Amaterasu, but Sakura continues to fight because of the Byakugo seal, but she is at her limit. When she realizes she is gonna die, Sasuke saves Sakura before fighting Fugaku. He will use the Susanoo, which is gold. Shizune fights Kabuto. Shikamaru fights Kabuto. Neji and Guy are injured during the war. Orochimaru thinks taking over a post is advantageous, so he sends 3rd Kazekage to fights and beats Gaara. Then Rock Lee saves him and fights the 3rd Kazekage, where he can finally use the 7th gate along with Lunar Stance during the lunar eclipse. He beats the 3rd Kazekage. So, these are all the spoilers I missed. Which pretty much wraps up the Dygo spoilers. It's funny how Dygo just can't come clean. People asked him for the rewrite and he just keeps saying he is working on it, but he uploads slop regularly and can't even bother with streaming just to give an update. Just give a clear answer, dude. Don't do this cowardly shit where you claim to still work on a rewrite but you aren't. A good portion of your fanbase came from the rewrite. You owe them quite a bit for your channel to be as thriving as it is. So work on the rewrite, tard. Lastly, I thank all the people that continue to watch my Dygo videos. But more importantly, I thank all the people who expressed their interest to continue and salvage Dygo's rewrite. Just because Dygo gave up on his rewrite doesn't mean you have to. And the fact you are joining me on this operation means a lot. Like I said, we are still looking for more people to continue this, specifically writers and artists. Base are also appreciated. But this is unpaid work, so you should only join if you only care about finishing Dygo's story, and course correct post Lee and Neji versus Pain. And I will put the story out on my channel once I have enough content. Thank you all for joining, and thank you for supporting the cause.